thunderous reaction in Mooresville for the alpha male. Having a word with our high spot TV cameras. If you like it hard-hitting and physical, Grant Sawyer, I believe this will be right up your alley.
It's rare that Monty Brown is matched up with an athlete that can match him blow for blow, power for power. But that's exactly what he's going to face across the ring from him tonight.
I tell you, whether you love the alpha male or you hate him, he brings a big match atmosphere.
And his opponent from Detroit, Michigan,
you can bring.
he is the master of war, the War Machine, Rhino!
For this man, Jeff Harris, will not be outdone for intensity.
This is going to be one incredible matchup. Rhino against Monty Brown. We talked about their size, the power. That's exactly what we're going to get. Both these guys, impact moves. Rhino with his spear. Monty Brown with the pounce. It's going to be who can hit it first.
It's almost an aura of near invincibility when it comes to both of these individuals. Both of them with tremendous finishing maneuvers that can be hit at any moment from any angle. Some fans here having a little trouble spelling TNA.
We are deep in North Carolina, Grant. I gotta think this is a very intriguing match on paper. It is almost that Petey Williams Canadian Destroyer syndrome. You become so preoccupied with trying to counter the pounce or trying to avoid the gore, you forget that either one of these guys can knock your freaking head off with anything in their arsenal.
There have been certain professional wrestlers over the years with that one big impact finisher, which let you know it was over. Here in the Mid-Atlantic, I really think it was Magnum TA's belly-to-belly suplex. And today, in North Carolina, some 20 years after Magnum, you have the gore and the spear.
What a pounce from Monty Brown. You've got to believe that the first man to hit their signature impact maneuver just might wrap it up. And you've got to believe that both men are going to be on guard this entire contest.
There you saw the first lockup of this encounter, and it was a stalemate. They both trying to shove each other off, and they couldn't budge one another. Just a standstill right in the middle of the ring. Power for power, these two guys match up. So nice. Rhino appeared to have the advantage. Monty Brown reversed it. They're rolling across the ropes, jockeying for position. Earl Hebner, the senior referee, most accomplished referee in professional wrestling today, is going to be the one in charge of this match. Try to keep this thing under control.
No one home in the corner for Monty. Rhino coming right back with those thunderous right hands.
Good grief, Rhino. Tater in the forehead.
There he went. Oh, Rhino able to pull up just in time, but Monty Brown has set him up for that pounce.
Right.
All these fans saw it coming.
Rhino knows exactly who he's in the ring with. You don't have to do a whole lot of paperwork on Monty Brown to know what to try and avoid.
Avoid getting your teeth knocked down your throat.
Monty Brown, a phenomenal athlete, NFL super in the NFL. I mean, everybody feared him.
2 Super Bowls, Super Bowl 27 and 31 with the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots.
That kind of big game mentality. Brad, you talked about bringing that atmosphere, the big match atmosphere. That's why we're talking about a Super Bowl competitor here at TNA. So powerful, so strong. He's come so far in such a short amount of time because of being an athlete, being an NFL star. And tonight, right here in Mooresville, he's got Rhino down to his knees, but look at Rhino power up.
Monty Brown is an amazing athlete, as you have alluded to. His credentials speak for themselves. Rhino does not have the pedigree. A hip toss.
He set him up for that gore. He's going to turn around. It's going to be it. Oh! Oh, Lord, did you see that? They're going to check Rhino's teeth after that one. I mean, Monty Brown put all 12 to 14 inches of his foot down his throat.
The Thursday night show is not called Impact for no reason. And if you wonder why, check out that clip. Rhino dadgum near lost his face on that boot. And Monty Brown is now firmly in control. Rhino does not have the pedigree that Monty Brown does. He came from the streets of Detroit. He came up in the streets. He's a fighter. Do you think, Jeff Harris, that all-star reputation of Monty Brown is going to be a big benefit against a street fighter like Rhino?
I'm going to tell you what, coming out of the streets of Detroit, there's not much worse than that to come out of. Makes you a fighter, makes you tough, but no matter how bad you might think you are, when you're coming against the pedigree, the talent, that is an intimidating factor no matter where you come from. You may claim to be tough, it may not matter to you, but deep down inside, you got to know it does.
Monty Brown having a little fun with our sold-out ringside area here. Better worry less about our ringside TNA fans and more about the mission at hand.
Oh, you look in the eyes of Monty Brown, he's definitely 110% into this match. He knows a win over Rhino is going to keep him at the top in TNA.
Reversal by Monty, my God, you can almost hear the top rope break on that one. What a clothesline by the...
And you got to remember, Rhino's a former world champion. He is the man that defeated Jeff Jarrett to win that belt. Something that Monty Brown has not been able to do.
And you know, Monty Brown has got to have something to prove here tonight in Mooresville. It was just earlier this week that Monty Brown was pounced from the King of the Ring, the King of the Mountain qualifying match after a pinfall loss to Run the Truth Killings.
Now he's throwing those crossface right across the, tearing up the nose of Rhino.
I am mesmerized by the intensity of the alpha male. I said that no one could match Rhino for intensity, but the alpha male, despite having a little fun with the ringsiders, the intensity that he conveys with his eyes, with every movement, he is here to pound someone into the dirt, and he does not work by the hour.
If there's one man that could make Rhino pass out from a chin lock, it's those massive tree trunk-like arms of Monty Brown.
Now Monty Brown twisting that head and neck. You know, some fans that haven't experienced that hold don't understand just how painful it could be. You talk about the power of Monty Brown twisting your head.
Look at the power of Rhino getting up from it.
A double clothesline and both men are down.
Great train collision.
Senior official Earl Hebner laying the countdown on both competitors.
Monty Brown's got to be in a better position so far in this match, even though that clothesline, Rhino coming off the ropes had a little bit more power. She slingshot off those steel cable ropes, get a little bit more momentum, able to deliver a bigger punch with that clothesline, but Monty Brown is the one that has been dominating this match so far.
Both men working their way up.
You can see how much this contest is taken out of both individuals.
The physicality.
He's going for those punches, but Rhino's able to block them, and he's unloading with some of his own.
The physicality that's being brought by both these men. Shoulder tackle. You can hear the body contact in this one.
They're hitting each other so hard. I won't be surprised if this ring doesn't come apart the hardest they're hitting it.
Belly to belly by the man beast with the cover, the count. Monty Brown at it too.
I I almost thought you had a prophecy, Grant Sawyer, that the belly-to-belly would bring Rhino the victory.
Monty Brown, double underhook, up and over, nice suplex.
Good God, talking about power.
How many people can do that to Rhino? And here's the cover!
About 2 9/10 there.
Take us inside the ring, Jeff Harris. When you are someone like Rhino, who, as Grant alluded to, very few people can throw around, does a suplex, a slam like that, does it shake you up more than, say, a junior heavyweight that's used to taking those shots every single night?
It's got to. I mean, how many times has Rhino been caught with a double underhook suplex? And look, here's another one, belly to back. And he was just drove into the mat so hard. Once again, so close.
You gotta wonder if those suplexes, those moves that are not visually spectacular, they're not the Tower of Doom, but you gotta wonder if those simple maneuvers that Rhino is not used to being thrown around, if those are gonna take even more wind out of Rhino than they would a smaller man.
It's taking a lot of the ring, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I'll give it to you like this, you know, you're in a little car. Oh! That's it! It's gonna be a 3, I can't believe it!
Out of nowhere! I mean, in mid-metaphor, Rhino picks up the win.
We knew it was either going to be the pounce or the gore, but the gore struck first, and that signaled the 3 count on Monty Brown.
Our guest referee for our main event this evening is the lead NASCAR analyst from Fox NASCAR. He is Jeff Harris.